welcome to the IFL. My name's Eric.
And I'm Sean.
Hi, I'm Eric.
And I'm Sean.
Welcome to the 2017 IFL tournament. Now, first off, I need to address a fallen friend. Bill Paxton passed away recently. Cheers to you. Game over, man.
Cheers, Bill.
Rest in peace, Bill. All right. Now, we've had lots of great action in the first 2 weeks. Neo edged Blade in the Matrix lobby.
That was a good one.
Would be a good fight. The Velociraptors faced Punisher in the jungle, and they came from behind. The last two voters went 8-2 for the Velociraptors, almost as if two surprise Velociraptors came in a pincer move on the Punisher
A classic.
at the very end.
A classic.
Finally, Worf also pulled off a miracle for us, cleansing the world of the threat of ICP. Patrick, I'm looking forward to your recap of that fight.
I think we all are.
Now, I want to review the fight between Walker, Texas Ranger, and 10 zombies on the Texas ranch where he resides. I feel like Walker's downfall in this case is with his family-friendly values. Martial arts against a pack of the undead is probably a bad idea.
We all know from years of experience how strong a roundhouse kick can be. He likely littered his ranch with several zombie heads.
No, it's true. I do expect that the first roundhouse kick probably took out a succession of 3 zombie heads.
At least.
Clean
yes.
off. And then the second following kick coming back across probably took out 3 more zombie heads.
Yeah. If this was round 1, he would have been fine.
As they were flying and still falling to the ground, the other zombies probably were moving in and overwhelmed our bearded friend. So, Walker, you can't kick your way out of a 10 zombie rush. No one can.
So.
No one.
I don't think so.
All right, well, moving on, Sean has a scolding of the week for us. You got it wrong.
That's right, viewers. Shame on you. Now, this week I'm going to focus on the Hobbits versus Mad Max and Furiosa. Now, that is 4 Hobbits against 2, granted, very heavy-duty fighters.
Questionable allies, though.
Very, very much so. That's one of the big things. They don't work the best together, those two. So, there's always going to be, they're not going to be working great as a team. And additionally, on the Hobbit side, how many of you even factored Frodo with the ring into this? Because that is an invisible hobbit that is armed with armor.
I know I forgot. I didn't even think about the ring.
Granted,
I was drunk.
Oh, he is the IFL czar. Granted, if they're in the desert, they're walking around, it might be easier to spot footprints, but still, an invisible target that's small is hard to deal with. Additionally, that mithril armor that Frodo wears would likely stop bullets. Something to keep in mind. They've faced off many dark and dangerous foes. They've fought a cave troll and survived. They fought a horde of goblins. They've fought ring wraiths. They've even fought a dragon. And, even if Mad Max and Furiosa do win this one, I think it should have been a lot closer than it was. The final score was 186-44, and that is just too high. So
right.
Shame on you. That is Sean's scolding of the week.
You've been scolded. All right, well, I want to move into our pointless fact of the week. We're going to dredge up some stats or some irrelevant nonsense. I actually want to call out a big thank you to the voters in the first round this year. We had 46. That's a record high for us.
Hey.
A lot of people are participating out there. That's exciting. So thank you for playing along, especially in the first round where there's a lot of numbers to crunch.
It is. I have had multiple people tell me they don't like voting in the first round because it takes so long. So really,
Now,
cheers to you.
If you sissies don't like voting, just imagine being the IFL czar, having to drink all these beers while I'm counting votes. I mean, there are literally thousands of data entry points for me to tabulate when every single person is putting 64 in. So, I mean, you know, the beer helps, but thanks for playing along.
That brings us to a request that we had this off-season for a drawing of the week. So, I know there were many fans of my Rancor versus Alien drawing a few years ago.
Yeah, at least like 2.
So, yeah. Oh, yeah. Big time fans. Thank you, guys. So I'd like to bring up this week's Abominable Snowman versus Jason Bourne.
Oh, that's
Now,
nice. That's very well done.
we have them here fighting outside his cave. It's clearly snowing.
Right.
Jason Bourne, who won this fight despite facing a gigantic monster, I figured the only way was him shooting him directly in the nuts. So,
Yeah,
there we are.
you can see he doesn't like that.
Now, we did have a previous guest on here who has volunteered to, enhance this wonderful drawing of mine. So, I'd like to welcome back Jason Bourne.
Oh, it's Jason Bourne. Okay.
Yeah, I shot him right in the nuts. I'm Jason Bourne. Jason Bourne.
Yeah, excellent strategy, Jason. Really good stuff. Go for the nuts. Every week we'll be featuring a drawing of the week. And now we're just fresh out of ideas and content.
Indeed.
So, time for a cheers.
Cheers.
And a little PBR refueling. And surely we'll come back with great ideas. Wow, that was one of our best takes I think we've ever had.
It was really good.
Instead of 35 minutes of bullshit, maybe we can get this down to 5? I don't know.
But when we actually follow a steady...
I had
list.
notes. This time I had notes. And
There is stuff on these papers. It's not just
Guess
blanks,
what?
folks.
These are planning beers. This is where the magic happens.
Yes.
Where we're
Yes.
not too drunk.
Right,
We're
right.
just the right amount of drunk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're
So,
not IFL singing drunk yet.
let's we should get more drunk. Right? Yeah. Yeah.
Hey.
Hey.
Whatever.